I'm Landon with AQUALUX Auto Detailing. Welcome back to the channel, and I hope y'all are having a great Sunday. Steps to doing a coating. I'm going to go through the process with y'all. I'm going to show it to you right here on this panel. I'm going to go through how I would do it. So I hope y'all enjoy this. It might be a long video. Just be prepared. So if you already know the steps, or maybe this isn't for you, maybe you'll find another video I have or watch somebody else's. Go subscribe to Carlos Serrano and Serrano's Mobile on YouTube. This is going to be for the DPC T-Series coating. So I love y'all. We're going to get started with this, okay? So I want to make sure the connection's good real quick and make sure everybody got everybody in view. All right, hey, y'all can drop a 1 in the comments if you catch me live, or 2 in the comments if you're catching the recording. And we're going to get right to this, okay? So steps to doing this, all right? So we're gonna approach this as if this was a new vehicle, all right? I've talked about this before, but I'm doing it again just because the DPC Titanium Series coatings, T3, T6, T6 Plus, T9, and then there's the TS2 for the glass coating, all right? So, but we're gonna be prepping, okay? First step, if it's hammered and I need to get rid of traffic film, purple power vehicle boat wash, that's gonna be step 1. So I hope y'all are doing great. If you're just tuning in, well, welcome back, okay? I don't do any type of prep work, so typically I would foam this. I'm not gonna have a foam cannon. I'm keeping everything low on the noise level. All right, so we're just gonna get this wet really quick, and then I'm just going to do a contact wash really quick. And we're just doing this panel, okay? Just doing this panel, and it is about 110 degrees out right now, okay? About 110 degrees out, okay? So you would want to do this in the shade, but I'm going to do it in the sun like we're getting ready, or if I had a client that had a garage, and all we have is the shade. Yeah, I know we went over it 3 times, but I haven't washed this truck in a minute, okay? Typically it's only 2, all right? So after that, we're going to put our wash mitt down, and then we're going to rinse. So that's what we're doing right now. We're going to rinse. Here we go with the rinse. And I'm using hard water. There's no DI water, no nothing. So I'm moving about it like I would typically do it without any of my nice fancy equipment or anything else that, anything new that I have, okay? All right, so yeah, the sun's drying that really quick, and I want to get it dry really fast. So here we go. We're gonna take this really quick, and yeah, I ripped this towel on something. Okay, here we go. So got it dry, got the panel dry. Step 2, all right, you want to do this in the shade. Keep in mind you want to do this in the shade. If it's hot and in the shade, I'm going to show you a tip how to get around it with doing the iron decon. So we did our strip wash, now we're doing our iron decon, okay? Here we go. So we're going to be using Eagle One Black and Plastic Coat. Hope y'all can see that right there, okay? Tip with this is keep your pressure washer handy, or what I like to do is turn the power off. Actually, I will turn the power off and I'll run it like this, okay? So we're gonna go left to right, and make sure I got this on, and here we go. We're gonna start doing it. And I typically like this to dwell for around 2 to 4 minutes, okay? You do not want this drying on plastic, so keep that in mind, all right? And I'm gonna apply it heavy because I'm actually getting kind of ready. You know, I'm actually killing 2 birds with 1 stone because I'm going to be prepping this a little bit for what I'm doing, okay? So we don't want it drying on there, do we? No, okay. That's what I'm going to do. That's the tip. So I'm going to go look at the time, make sure everybody's doing well. Say hello to everybody. So here we go. We don't want it drying on the paint, okay? Big deal. Because if you have plastic trim out here, be mindful of that and keep it wet. So if this is a hot day, I would typically, the way the sun is setting, I would have backed this truck up, and I'm going to be working on that side in the shade, but it's still hot. You got to make the most of your situation. And then I would have flipped the truck around and done the other side, if that makes sense, okay? So we're probably around a minute right here. So we've done our strip wash, like I said, and now we have done our Eagle One Black and Plastic Coat fallout remover. Whatever you want to do, whatever fallout remover you want to use, do it, okay? It's just, that's what you want to do. And then after that, we're going to do our clay. My favorite clay, excuse me if I'm blocking the camera, I'm gonna make sure you're still good, is Clay Magic Fine, okay? They have a red one too. You can typically find it on Amazon for, around $23, give or take, you know. With the shipping and everything going on, it's kind of hard to tell, all right? So I think we're getting close to that 2-minute mark. But you see in how I'm letting it dwell, it's really not going off the panel too much. It's still working. We're getting good results. We're getting good dwell time. That's what it's about, 2 to 4 minutes, okay? But you do not want to let it dry, okay? Especially on plastic. That's just words of caution, not to freak anybody out. I'm doing this because I want y'all to feel confident when you're doing this, okay? You can do this. It's easy. Just don't overthink the moment and take it step by step. I'm walking you through it right now so you don't have to, you know, wonder what you got to do, okay? I'm taking you through all the steps, and if you need to pull this video up when you're doing it, great, do it. That's what this is for. I'm here to help. Here to help, okay? So we're going to rinse it. We're going to rinse it. And then we're going to put this down really quick. I'm going to rinse it off really quick, and we're going to get going. Here we go. Sorry for blocking the camera. I'm just not trying to get it all over that side of the door either, because the wind's blowing. Okay, I'm not going to clay this whole thing. I'm just going to do a section we're working in, all right? Just going to do a section we're working in, okay? All right, make sure you rinse off the Eagle One very good, okay? I know I dried it, but I'm just trying to go through the steps and not make this long. It can be very, and I got hard water I'm battling, okay? There we go. Okay, so we're almost dry, okay? So then we've done our strip wash with Purple Power Vehicle Boat Wash. Now we've done our iron decon with Eagle One Black and Plastic Coat, Nano Skin, Adams Iron Remover. I have used it, by the way. I know it is good. There's nothing wrong with it. Get you a fallout remover, Iron X, I don't care. Whatever you want, okay? Just use whatever you got. Make it happen the best you can in your budget. That's what this is all about. Okay, so I'm going to be using DPC Revive Rinseless as my clay lube, okay? So I have it in a spray bottle. Hold on, let me make sure I get it spraying. And we're just doing a small area, okay? And I get my clay lube wet, and then I make sure I have my MV925 on hand, okay? That's probably a lot, but I over-apply stuff, okay? Just because I want the lube. And then I got my water here. We're good, okay? So we got our lube, clay lube, we got our clay magic, and now we are going to start beginning the mechanical decontamination, if you will, if that's the fancy word for it. So we're gonna go left to right, or with the grain of the paint. I'm gonna give you guys a tip. If you guys know how to do this, great. I'm happy for you. If you don't, do not stay in the same area very long. If you feel it and the contaminants are gone, I do it barehanded. Y'all can fuss at me all you want. That's why I keep staying DPC Revive, because I don't want it to dry. But I do it barehanded so I can feel the paint. I want to know when I've moved on past that area and when it's smooth. When I feel it go smooth or the contaminants have been removed, and why I use clay, why it's my favorite, not the Nano Skin Auto Scrub Sponge or any of that, because it does cause marring. I know I've talked about it in the past, but this it encapsulates in there, maybe not encapsulate, embeds it, it captures it very well, okay, in the clay, and this clay is the best, okay? So left to right or with the grain of the paint. And with the grain of the paint is important, just like when we washed it. That's always a key point. But here we go. We're gonna get this bottom area right here. Work small, all right? Normally 2 times, and I've got everything. If you have to go over it more than 2 times, you need to find something different that you need to do to the paint. Sometimes it's Dupli-Color grease and wax remover, soy based, okay? That is another one, okay? So left to right, left to right, left to right, okay? And we're almost done with our section, and I'm about to rinse this off and dry it off, okay? So this has previously been done, but I'm going through the motions. I beat my truck up on purpose for y'all. That is what I do, all right? So here we go. I'm trying not to be amped up. I normally get amped up when I'm doing lives or just hit the record button. So, and it's hot, so my heart rate is a little up. Like I said, it's like 110 degrees out here, and I'm not kidding about that. It is like 110 plus out here right now, and I'm feeling every bit of it. Whew. Okay, so rinsing, sorry. Trying to keep it guarded. Okay, and then we're gonna dry off. You need to dry it off, okay? That's very important, because clay lube, or if you're using a rinseless wash as a clay lube or something, there is surfactants in it, okay? So you want to wipe those surfactants off, And then what we're going to do to ensure that we've got them surfactants off the paint is we're going to use my favorite paint prep. You can find it at O'Reilly's, $8.99. It is, hold on one second, let me set this down. Let me make sure we're still good with the recording. Got to check on y'all. All right, here we go. Dupli-Color grease and wax remover, soy-based, all right? Soy-based blend, okay? That is important. This is what it looks like. O'Reilly's, $8.99, okay? Let me find it. Okay, that's the code you want right there. Let me find it. CM543. I'm going to be long-winded in this video. I'm trying to give you all the value for the time. Whew, it is hot out here. Okay, so CM543, O'Reilly's, $8.99, okay? Dupli-Color. It's always readily available every time I've went. Okay, so what have we done? I need to backtrack, okay? I want to make sure we got this. Strip wash, Purple Power Vehicle Boat Wash, or pH neutral soap. Pick one, don't overthink it. After that, we're gonna do our decon, all right? I used Eagle One Black and Plastic Coat. I've got it at Pet Boys. I ordered like 10 or 14 bottles or something like that. $4 and like 30 cents, okay? So did our decon. Then we go to our mechanical decon, used our DPC Revive or Clay Lube and Clay Magic Fine, okay? That was step 3, and now step 4. I always do this twice, and I use a low lint microfiber towel. I fold it in 4s, and then I have another one. 9 times out of 10, it is a different color. So we're gonna go with gray today, all right? Gray it is. And we're gonna fold it in 4s. So I like to do application with the gray and then buff off with the blue, or pick a different color, blues for the sky, whatever. Do about 2 to 3, you know, good sprays. I'm gonna do it a little heavy just because it's hot, and I'm gonna work small, okay? I'm gonna go right here, apply it, and then buff off. You wanna wait till it flashes completely, all right? That is key. Wait till it flashes completely. Work in sections if it's hot. Majority of the time I will not do this in the sun majority of the time. So we're gonna do that, apply it heavy, massage it in, massage it in, massage it in, massage it in, okay? And then we're gonna take our other one, buff off, blue to the sky, right? It's buff off, okay? Do it 2 more times real quick, and then we'll be done. Sometimes I will take my Shelandy pet dryer and make sure I have all the water off, okay? And keep in mind, we're going with the grain of the paint, so we let it flash, it's hot. I do not recommend doing this in the sun like I'm doing, okay? But I'm trying to give you all the best live video possible for the money. Whew, can you guys see my arms? Not shut them off, they are just hot. It is burning up out here. Whew, all right. So we got that, and then you let it flash, flash, let it flash, almost, and then you buff off, okay? All right, I'm not gonna worry about the rest of the door. All right, so we're gonna do it one more time because I always do it twice before I polish and then twice after. Landon, why do you do that? Because I'm crazy? Yes. Partly because I'm crazy? No, it's more because I wanna make sure I have this surface as clean as possible, as clean as humanly possible, whatever. I do not want anything left over, any residue. The cleaner you work, the more efficient you're gonna be, the easier the next process or the next step in the process is, okay? So we're gonna buff off. I applied it heavy, buff off. We're gonna do one more section. I know this is long, bear with me. Hang in there with me. We're about to get to the polishing and the fun stuff, okay? Or paint correction, all right? Do not be scared of doing paint correction, okay? We're gonna do our buff off. It's flashing, almost done. 3, wait a second. If you do it before it flashes, it will be grabby, okay? Know that. I'm gonna bring y'all in really quick because I want y'all to see what I'm talking about when it flashes, and this will actually pertain to the coating. I'm gonna apply it on heavy really quick. I'm gonna bring y'all in. If I'm huffing and puffing, it's because it's hot. Ooh, it's hotter than Hades out here today. Woo! And I'm pretty acclimated to the weather, but it's still hot today. Okay, so I'm gonna try to one-hand this. Bear with me, guys. Hang in there with me. Hang in tight. All right, so what are you talking about, Landon? All right, so here we go. I'm gonna get down here. Can y'all see that? Right there. It's not flashing yet. Can you see it? It's kind of there. And then I will buff off, okay? So there it is. That's what I'm talking about. And that same principle, you want to find the in-between flash point. I'll do it one more time. You want to find the in-between flash point before the buff off. Can you see it? It's almost like when it's almost dry, but not completely, and then it's kind of wet. It's kind of the in-between moist stage, if you will. Sorry. Okay, so they're almost there, and we're buffing off. Okay, I'm gonna put y'all back, and we're gonna get to the polishing. Whew. Okay, here we go. So the polishing. When I polish, I work in a 12 by 12 area, or I guess 18 by 18. That's 12 by 12. 18 by 18, or the width of your shoulders. Work in the space of your shoulders. Why do we do that, Landon? Well, let me show you. If you're polishing paint and you're working within the space of your shoulders, you're on balance. The pad stays flat to the surface. That is key because you want the heat buildup and you don't want to cause any type of marring, okay? That is why. So you want your pad flat. All right, we're back. Okay, I caught it. Okay, so we were talking. I'm gonna give everybody a second, okay? So we were talking about the pad being flat, right? I told you it was hot out here today. I was not kidding, right? Okay, so we were talking about the pad being flat, okay? I'm gonna let everybody give it. I'm gonna give it a minute. I might have to edit this. It might be the first YouTube video I ever edit. So give me a second. Give everybody else a second. I'm gonna talk to y'all about the polish I'm using really quick. Get out of here, fly. Here we go. Okay, so welcome back. Phone got hot. I don't know what's going on. Yeah, my phone got hot. I had to put it on an ice block. Took the cover off. We're gonna get with this. Hopefully it doesn't cut out on me again. Okay, it is hot today. Here we go. So, you can't stop me. He ain't stopping me. This is going down, baby. You're not stopping this. No, we're on a moving freight train right now. Here we go. Meguiar's DA microfiber polish. Okay, D302. Okay, D302 in the heat. If you're hot in the sun, if you're polishing in the sun, this is the polish I'm going to be using. Why? It has very good lubrication in the sun. Okay, I'm going to try to get around this. I'm going to try to get where y'all can see me. Okay, so this looks good. I'm going to try to work. I'm going to work off balance. Okay, so I know what I said about staying in the space of your shoulders, but I'm going to try to demonstrate it, but also want y'all to be able to see. I might work from left to right instead of my back to y'all. I think it'll be easier. So we're gonna do this right here, and like I said, I'm gonna be kind of off center. So if this is the space of my shoulders, I'm working from here to about like right there. Hold on one second. I brought tape for a reason, because I'm visual. That's just how I am. Okay, visual, and I got a spare microfiber. Hold on one second. So if I was shoulder to shoulder, I'm not that big of a guy. I'm 5'7". Okay, so we're gonna be going about like ish right there. Okay, green tape, whatever, I don't care. Rupes fine yellow pad. This is my go-to for soft paint. All right, typically we'll do the test spot. All right, but Rupes fine yellow pad is my go-to, and I actually have my pad off center. What kind of backing plate are you using, Landon? I am using the Lake Country 5-inch backing plate. Great question. Thank you for asking, y'all. I'm full of great questions today. Okay, hold on. Let me get it centered. I'm horrible at this. Scott's very good at this. I have a hard time always getting it dialed in right on the money. Okay, there we go. Griot's G6, okay? What we're going to do, we're going to give us about, I'm going to do about, you always shake your polish up. Always shake it up first, okay? And then, when you're done shaking your polish, give you about 4 to 5, I don't know. I'll show you what they look like. 4 to 5, whatever these are, okay? So, people say pea size, but I don't know. I just kind of do whatever feels right and looks right. You don't want too much, you don't want too little. There you go. Okay? What are we going to do? We're going to go to speed 2. Speed 2. Hope y'all can see. Let me make sure the live video is still going. I got to double check this. Okay, we're good. Here we go. Watch, it'll stop all the way halfway through. Here we go. So I would work in the space of my shoulders. Okay? I got my old bucket, nothing fancy. We're going to work in speed 2. We're going to dab our polish in. Okay, notice how I said 18 by 18. This is the space of my shoulders-ish, okay? I'm working outside of it just to the visual, okay? We want our pad flat. We're going to put it on speed 2. We're going to work it in. After we work it in, I'm not going to stop. I'm going to kick it up to about speed 4. We're going to do 4 section passes, and then we're going to wipe off, okay? And I'll talk to y'all in a second. Dear Jesus, please keep this video rolling. People need to see this, all right? 3, 2, 1, here we go. Alright, we spread it in, spread it out, whatever. Gonna kick our speed up to 4. Here we go. Keeping our pad flat, overlapping. Listen to the machine, feel the space of the machine. You want to feel the space between the paint and the pad, and the paint. Alright, with the grain. This is 1. two. Arm speed up if you want to in the heat. All right, we're at three. Listen to the machine. It'll talk to you. Four. Here we go. Last one. You hear the machine. It's making the same sound the whole time. Listen to it. Keep that pad flat. Alright? Go up and finish. Okay, I'm going to check the recording, set this down real quick, and then we're going to do our wipe off. Okay, so we're still live. Okay, cool, great. Alright, bring y'all in really quick. Y'all can see where I polished. Okay, hopefully that was a good demonstration. Not too fast, not too slow, but wanted y'all to kind of get it. I over-exaggerated the speed just because... Okay, so you can kind of see where we were, okay? There it is, okay? And we're gonna do our buff off. Excuse me while I set y'all down, a little bump. Here we go. 1 second, here we go. Whoa, whoa, you all are balancing on a Makita drill. I don't want this to fall. All right, so we're gonna do our buff off, right? We're gonna fold it and do our buff off. And then after this, do our buff off. Okay, do our buff off. Make sure we get it off. We're gonna go back to our Dupli-Color grease and wax remover, okay? Why? Because the polish leaves a residue behind. It has silicones in it and all that good stuff that give lubrication, I said it, lubrication, so you can polish in the heat, all right? And this is gonna be your last step. This is my last step. And I do these same steps. So I've been asked before, Landon, how do you move so fast? I do the same steps every time. Please, Lord Jesus, keep this thing rolling live. Here we go. So we're just gonna do this, all right? We're gonna wipe up the area with Dupli-Color grease and wax remover soy-based. There's one time. Get our other one. Let it flash. Hold on. 3, and we're close. All right. Buff off, okay? Buff off. Easy buff off. We're gonna do it one more time. I applied enough on here to make sure that I could do it twice. I hope this thing's rolling live. Here we go. Second time. 1, 2, 3, with the paint. Everything's with the paint, with the grain of the paint. Way it's painted. 2 ways to remember it. The way it was painted or the way the wind blows over the paint. That's a good way, okay? So now we are prepped, primed, ready to apply our ceramic coating and or sealant. So one more time, we're gonna go through the steps. Purple Power Vehicle Boat Wash, Strip Wash, okay? Eagle 1 Black and Plastic Coat for the Decon. Clay Magic Fine with your clay lube of choice. I use DPC Revive, okay? And then after that, we do Dupli-Color grease and wax remover twice. Why? We want to make sure it's clean as possible. Once we're done with that, we did our polish, whatever polish you feel like, okay? If you want to do some correcting, you know, compounding and all that stuff, get after it. This is the polish I use for polishing in the sun. I use a Rupes yellow pad, fine yellow pad, 150 millimeter with a 5-inch backing plate, Griot's G6. I hope that's detail enough. We did our 4 passes with the paint. We come back, we apply Dupli-Color grease and wax remover twice. I want that paint. The reason we want it so clean, and this works very great, is because it gives us the cleanest surface possible. Now we are at what we call virgin paint, okay? I hope that makes sense. I'm going to turn this around. Anybody have any questions? I'm gonna switch it around really quick. Whew, it is hot. It is hot. It is hot. All right, what's up, everybody? Thank you for hanging in there, the part 2 series. So this is where we come in and we're ready to go. We went around the whole vehicle. It is set. It is ready for the ceramic coating, the right temperature, or this is set for your sealant, whatever you'd like to apply. This is exactly how I do it every time, the same process, no matter what, okay? This is how I move fast. It's the same thing. I don't use anything different. It's majority of the time, it's the same products all the time, minus the polish and the pad that switches up a little bit, and maybe what I'm protecting the paint with. So I love y'all. I'm hot. It is very hot today. I got to be out in this tomorrow, but I just felt like this was needed. A lot of new people coming in. I don't know whose level's what. I don't have a level, but this is just, I was backyard detailer guy once before, so I hope y'all have a great night. I love y'all. I'm gonna put this up on YouTube, so go watch it on YouTube. And if you're open to subscribing to my YouTube channel, I would appreciate it greatly. Thank you so much. AQUALUX Auto Detailing, and I'm on Instagram also, AQUALUX Auto Detailing. I love y'all. Have a great Sunday night. I have a Porsche 911 I'm doing tomorrow. I'm excited, and some other cars at this new client's house tomorrow. So y'all have a great one. Love y'all again. Keep it simple. Bye.